Hi, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, please and thank you, and share this video. Um, I heard President Biden was doing, not sure if it's been passed yet. I think it was passed, student loan forgiveness. I think they're gonna do 20,000 in Pell Grants. I don't know if that got something to do with it, because right now there's a limit. I guess I don't know if the 20,000 means they're going to expand the limit to Pell Grant, or they're going to take $20,000 off of your Pell Grant, so you will qualify. You will then qualify for more money. So I'm a little confused on that one. But they're going to do 20,000 in Pell Grant, and they're going to do $10,000 in student loans if you make under $125,000 a year. And it was something else we were going to do. But yes, this is good news, guys. This is good news. It's really good news for me. I kid you not. I was 3 classes away from my bachelor's degree. I kid you not. I owed over $70,000 in student loans. I owed over $70,000 in student loans. The college that I went to was a local college here in my city. It closed up. Initially, when I tried to get it forgived, because I never finished. Initially, when I tried to get it forgive, they told me that I had to do it in a certain time frame, and it was too late, and I couldn't do it. So they sent me, I think, a couple years back. I did a video. If I find it, I can put it in the box. But I think a couple years ago, I did a video saying that they forgave. They shaved $60,000 off. Over 60. They shaved over 60, because I owed over $70,000 because of interest. They shaved off over $60,000. They forgave over $60,000 in student loans. And I know people are probably saying, how the heck can you have that much debt and you not finish? Long story. Long story. I was in somebody else's comment section a while back, and people were asking me that question. It's a long story. It's a long story. I went to school for a very long time. I don't feel like explaining that right now. But yes, I was over $70,000 in debt, in student loan debt. I had no idea how I was going to pay it. They did have this repayment program. I forget what president. It was before Obama. I think it was when Bush was in there. They did the student loan repayment program. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that came into effect when Obama was in office or not. Just correct me if I'm wrong. They had the student loan, and that's currently in effect right now, the student loan repayment program, where it was income based, where if you were making a certain amount of money, your payments would be based on your income level, instead of them telling you, because depending on how much student loans you owe, that determined how much you had to repay back every month. Well, the problem is a lot of people wasn't making that type of money. So that's when they came up with the student loan repayment program, which means that your payments would be based on your actual income. And so I had to go through that process every year, once a year, where I had to fill out this paperwork and, report my income. And my income was low enough to where I didn't have to make any payments. So that was a blessing there. Um, because the repayment plan was based on your income. So my income wasn't high enough for me to make the amount of payments that my loan required, or within their guidelines. So I didn't have to pay anything. But yes, they shaved off over $60,000. Man, you talking about relieved. Wow, that was a relief. I just thank God. That was such a relief because I had no idea how I was going to pay that money back. I had no idea. Um, but I owe less than, last time I checked, I owed less than $10,000. That remaining money that I owed was money that I borrowed when I was at the community college. The money that they shaved off was the money that I borrowed while I was at this private college that was here in town that closed. Okay. And of course, private colleges are a little bit more expensive. And so that was what they shaved off because then I guess they realized the college was closed. The college had actually closed. I remember being very upset when that first happened. But it turned out to be a blessing for me. But yeah, I didn't finish. So because I didn't finish, they went on ahead and forgave that. So, oh my God. So I owe less than $10,000 now. And that was the money that I borrowed from the community college. Okay. With this program that Biden, I'm sure if it's, let me know in the comment section if they approved that or not. But I think they did. But if this is true, that means they're going to forgive my remaining student loans that I have left. So that's going to bring my stuff down to zero. Woo, wee, that's good news for me. And they're shaving $20,000 off the Pell Grants. So it's like a clean slate. I feel like I'm on a clean slate. I mean, I feel like literally my slate's going to be clean. And so I may possibly have the opportunity to go back to school. Ooh. Wow. So this is good news, guys. So you guys out there, anybody out there that has a student loan, you're going to get $10,000 shaved off. Now, a lot of people, now I'm going to tell you the backlash, that the debates that are taking place. So I've been reading the blogs and stuff. First of all, a lot of people are saying $10,000 is not enough. If you owe over $50,000 in student loans, that's not enough. It's not enough money. I mean, for me, it's going to be good news. But for some of these people that owe thousands and thousands of dollars in student loans, that's just not enough money. A lot of people are saying 10 grand is not enough money, and a lot of people are saying, I think that people have been picketing and saying that you need to forgive all the student loan money. Now, on the flip side, there's a lot of people that are upset because they're saying, okay, how much government, my tax-paying dollars, is going to go towards this student loan forgiveness thing that y'all doing? So a lot of people are upset because they feel like their tax dollars is going to be used, because any tax dollars that's being used to help to benefit poor and working class people, God forbid. They don't mind paying their taxes for corporate welfare. They don't mind major corporations like Walmart's paying zero taxes because they're writing millions of dollars off. They don't have a problem with that. They don't have a problem with paying corporate welfare. They don't have a problem with their tax dollars going for that. But they have a problem with any kind of programs that assist the low-income people, low middle-class people. Any programs that's going to give low-income people assistance, they have a problem with it. Okay. So that's what it all boils down to. They don't have a problem with corporate welfare. They don't have a problem with their taxes going that way. But they have a problem with their tax dollars going to help low-income people. Because any program that they adopt, to help low-income people, a lot of people complain about it. They have a complaint about it. Okay. I had to pay my taxes a couple of years ago, and some taxes to the federal government, and I want my money to go to help lower income people. That's where I want you to allocate my money. I don't want you to give my money to helping corporate people, people that's already got money. No, I want my money to help lower income people. I want my tax dollars to help those lower income people. I have no zero problems with that. But people seem like there's a percentage of people out there that have a major issue with their tax dollars going to help lower income people. The problem is that people are going to college and they're graduating and they're not making money. They're not making the money to enough money to repay their student loans. You know, it's one of the major debts in the United States. And so the people are, I talked about that in another video. College is this big old scam. College is a big money making scam. And a lot of people are going to school and they're getting these degrees thinking that they're going to graduate. Like I thought I was going to graduate and make all this great money. But then people are graduating and not even been, a lot of them can't even find a job. A lot of them can't even find a job in what they went to school in and what their degree is in. I have a friend of mine, a guy that I know that he went to the same college that I went to, and he's having that problem. He actually graduated. He's very frustrated because he can't get a job in what he graduated in, what his degrees are in. I think he has a couple of them. He's very frustrated. So a lot of people are facing that dilemma, and they're having to take lower paying jobs in order to make ends meet. You know, imagine how frustrated I was not being able to finish, and I had tried to, everything had maxed out, and that's why I couldn't finish. But even if I had to scrape up enough money to be able to finish, I wouldn't have been able to finish because the college closed. Well, they made arrangements with the university, for people that didn't finish that you could finish at. Well, I was all maxed out, so I couldn't finish, period. So that's the problem. A lot of people are graduating from college and they can't get a job in what they got their degree in, and or they not making the money that they thought they were going to make, and they're unable to pay their student loans. It's the highest debt in this country. I think it's higher than credit card debt. It's the highest debt in this country. I think they should eliminate student loans altogether and just make it all grants. Grants with conditions. Give out student grants with conditions. You know, with the condition that you got to keep your grade point average up and you got to stay in school. It ain't going to be no going to college and then taking the grant money out and then dropping out. It have to be contingent upon you staying in school and in order for you to not have to pay it back. So, they should give out grants with conditions, but they should eliminate student loans altogether. But yes, a lot of people are upset because they feel like their tax dollars is going to go to fund this program, and they don't want that. They're saying, well, you borrowed the money, you need to pay it back. The problem is that they tack on all this interest on these loans. You never pay it back. Because it's set up, it's rigged. They add all this interest to it, and you never really pay it off. That's the problem. So it's all rigged. So I mean, a lot of people are upset because they're tax dollars, but the system is rigged. It's set up to you'll be paying on it for the rest of your life. You'll never get out of it unless you come into a large lump sum of money. But let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Do you think that $10,000 is not enough? Do you think they need to forgive all student loans, or do you think like these other people saying that they shouldn't do this at all? People should just pay what they owe in the story. That's more tax dollars going to pay for something that people feel like they should pay the student loan money. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on either way. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you've taken out, you owe student loans yourself, how much of an impact is this going to have? How much of a blessing is this going to be for you? Or you feel like this is not enough? You owe way much more money and you feel like it's not enough. Well, either way, let me know what your thoughts are on Biden's student loan forgiveness program plan that he's proposing here. I say, hey, at least something is being done. It's better than nothing. But it's going to turn out to be good news for me. Okay, hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what you think. Hit the like, subscribe, and share. Until the next video.